Rich, was that beyond your wildest dreams?
I'm not like you, Pete. No, no. I think conditions were a bit of a concern to me this morning and coming. I didn't know if it were going to be a round one type situation when we played all in them difficult conditions. So when we got here and rain had eased up, and the fact that the pitch is sandy actually helped it a little bit tonight, given the rain. I thought we might get a game. We didn't really want another. If we had to have one, we would, but we didn't want another slugfest in the mud. But no, I thought we played well. It goes without saying, really. Right from the word go again, I thought we showed terrific intent with the football. I thought we played a really good brand of rugby league tonight. A good mix of shifting the ball, getting a good feel for, and by that I mean when we could play through them a little bit. We played through them, scored some great tries, offloaded the ball, played from his own end. I thought it was real good, but obviously pleasing again to keep a team with so many star players and good players in the team as warranted, and to keep them trialists is a wonderful effort.
They obviously had a set in your 20 in the last minute, and people were defending like you were 4 points, so you must be pleased with that in terms of spirit and the desire they showed.
Yeah, sure, because we think our defence has been a little bit off. We felt we've probably not been winning enough tackles in the middle of the field, not keeping it consistent enough. We felt we got to a really good spot with it at the back end of last year. We brought Matty Pryor in, who's probably our best defensive player, but we haven't just quite nailed it consistently well enough, and we thought we'd get really challenged tonight. Some big forwards and obviously Darryl Clark in there, but I thought we handled them really, really well. I think it was the first couple of minutes really where they got down on their line and Toby King pinched that ball out of the air and Luke Briscoe held him up. Apart from that, I can't think of too many instances where we got into too much stress.
How about Jack Walker's injury?
Yeah, don't know yet. He's obviously got a boot on, which is a precaution at this stage. We'll have to get him scanned over the weekend or Monday. See if there's any damage and what the damage is, but it's just too early to say. But his replacement did a real good job, didn't he? He's trained all off season in different positions. We've talked about his role within the club a number of times. We've already given him plenty of praise this season. So he's trained a bit in both half-back positions. He's trained as a hooker, obviously, and he's trained as a full-back as well. So tonight when Jack went down early, we just felt rather than rejigging and moving Ash Hanley there, we've got ultra confidence in Richie really that he could perform the role, and we had a little bit of a shaky start trying to flick pass and trying to get his foot behind the goal line where he dropped that ball, but I thought he were pretty immaculate really in everything else he did. The way he chimed into the line and played out the back and played short or long and ran when he had to. I thought he looked like he played there all his life really.
We've
Have you
seen
known
them
his training there, Richie? Have you known him play there at full-back, even though he's running training there, have you known him play at full-back anyway?
No, I think that's not to the best of my knowledge. I'm trying to think when he were at Warrington and they were in that grand final and they lost both the wingers, but I think Breezy went there then, didn't he? In that game. You're scratching your heads there, I thought he was supposed to be. Anorak's not me. No, don't think he has. Might have done it in a trial game, Gareth, for us this year, but not for long.
So you got the shirt for Thursday then?
Too early to say. If Jack's good and fit, then Jack will probably keep it. We're in a fortunate position that we have got some fit and healthy and very good players not in at the moment. So if we need to change a winning team through injury or through anything else, then obviously Joe Greenwood didn't play tonight. Liam Sutcliffe's not in our team. Tommy Briscoe's not too far away. So your squad is going to get tested over the course of the season.
How close was Greenwood to a possible debut tonight?
Yeah, exceptionally close really, but we felt we dug a win out last week. One of the probably major factors really was he'd had just such a limited preparation time with us getting used to new calls, getting used to style of play and all that. So we just thought, in fairness to him, we'd give him a little bit more time to prepare.
Just to clarify on Jack's injury, did he roll his ankle?
His foot sort of bent backwards a little bit in a tackle. Yeah, it's his right ankle.
Rich, Conrad Hurrell's been dancing on Sky and running around high-fiving supporters. What's it like for him in the squad and what does it bring to you?
Yeah, punish at times. Yeah, they were waiting for me when I come in from doing the Sky interviews. He'd already been priming everyone up, so as soon as I walked through the door, he'd gone ready and waiting to give it to me, I think. No, he's obviously good value. You know, he's good value, and you know, he's a very happy, good fun type of person. Great to have around. But you know, with the football side of things, he's got the bit between his teeth at the minute. I think he's injecting himself into our team a lot more. You know, he's sticking his hand up, coming out of our own end more for those tough carries. You know, he's really hungry for work, which is always a great sign when we know Connie. You know, Connie wants the ball in his hand, because what he brings to our team is that, you know, real X factor. Really, he's just so hard to handle.
After just 4 games, you must be delighted with how Luke Gale's dominating proceedings at the moment.
Yeah, you know, we always felt, you know, round one, quite rightly, questions come, and you know, we were never too ruffled. You know, we felt we understood why that performance happened, and I think we've come out really well since. We've played in different conditions again, different styles of teams, but Luke and Rob are gradually striking a balance. I still don't think, you know, I know we've had a good win tonight, but we're sort of not seeing the best of that combination yet. We're still getting used to working each other out, working those combinations, understanding, you know, fully principles of our attack and what works for us and what doesn't work for us, and just getting that feel of the game and feel of playing together. But he's had a good start. You know, he's had a really good start, and you know, he captained the side again for the 3rd time running tonight, and he's done a terrific job in that department. And yeah, he's been everything so far that we thought he would be, and we expected him to be. But we still think, you know, there's plenty more to come from those two as a half-back pairing.
With Jack going off, Brad White had to go full 80 as well,
Yeah.
and massive impact.
Yeah, we wanted him to come off. We were on a short turnaround, and he was quite adamant that he was feeling good. I think for Brad, it's always about effective energy. And by that I mean sometimes, you know, we constantly speak to Brad and speak to you guys about the effectiveness he can have, and when he gets those erratic parts to his game, his energy never drops, but it's ineffective in the way it manifests in our team. So keeping him a little bit more controlled. I spoke to him last night. I sent him a text last night, and we played Warrington last game last season, and he had a very, very similar type of game. I just asked him last night, can you go and watch that game again, or watch parts of it, just to see how effective you were in managing your energy but picking your times when to go, and defensively staying really focused and in control. He did a wonderful job tonight. The try set up for Arva, you know, just exactly what we want from him. You know, just not overplaying, picking his times, getting his eyes up and seeing when he can get that big bloke over a small bloke near the line.
Yeah, quite a lot of joy down the left-hand side there, right-hand side defence. Was that something you sort of pinpointed going into the game, or was that just how it played out?
We didn't go in with too much of a fixed game plan tonight. We put a lot of focus on us. They defend slightly differently on the edges. They're a little bit more passive on the right edge, whereas Toby King comes past the ball a little bit more on the left. So you do get a little bit more time to play and run on that than you do, you know, when they're putting you under pressure and jamming. You have to just attack each edge, you know, in a slightly different way. But that sometimes that just unravelled. I think the 12 men as well put them under a little bit of pressure, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, that was the period that we seemed to get a lot of joy down that edge as well.